Sidearms are an interesting weapon which I feel are underused in both the Crucible and PvE. But the reason I feel that they're underused isn't so much because of their failings, but more to do with the plethora of vastly superior options. In the Crucible, sidearms are great close to mid-range secondary, excellent for shutting down shotgun rushes before they get too close, or for when you need to finish off a fleeing guardian that needs a couple of shots. But looking at the alternatives, shotguns and snipers can one-shot guardians. Failing that, they'll do a huge amount of damage in one shot anyway. This makes them the preferable options in close and long-range engagements. And it's a similar story in PvE, where even with the damage boost that sidearms get against minions of darkness, the alternatives are just better. Sidearms are great for boss DPS, fusion rifles are also a good option, and at the ranges where sidearms start to lose their effectiveness is at ranges where you may as well just be using your primary. The main problem is that sidearms just don't do enough differently to primaries, so why use one? Easy. Generally, sidearms have quick swap times and reload times, making it a good option for when plan A with your primary fails. Their in-air accuracy is also pretty good, allowing you to play a more vertical game than you would be able to if you were to equip something like a sniper rifle or a fusion rifle. Now, straight off the bat, I'm going to tell you that my favourite sidearm is the Trespasser. I also use the Iron Reef D and my Jabberhacky that had pretty good rolls in it. I would have started off with reviews for them, but I really wanted to delete the Anton's rule from my bolt, which that right there should give you an indication of my thoughts on this gun. The Anton's rule is a very fast rate of fire, low impact sidearm. This was a new archetype introduced in Rise of Iron, and it's one that I really dislike, simply because all the benefits of sidearms that I mentioned earlier, this weapon just seems to go against all of that. The impact is just so low that I find that I can't effectively challenge shotgun warriors, so we just end up trading, or I just flat out die. The rate of fire is also an issue because you're using more bullets, making ammo conservation a real issue in the Crucible. And even though you'll always spawn in with sidearm ammo, I found I only ever had enough for one engagement before I had to hunt for some ammo. Solution to this might be to just pace your shots, and make sure they hit the target, but to be honest, what's the point in using this archetype of weapon in the first place then? As it's a very fast rate of fire sidearm, you'll want to make the most of it by firing at the maximum fire rate, but realistically though, for me, that was just not possible. Let's talk perks. When I first got the Anton's rule, I disliked it, but then I got two with pretty good perks. One was focused on range, and the other was focused on stability. And I preferred the stability focused Anton's rule, but that's still not saying much. The kick on the Anton's rule from just trying to fire it at maximum fire rate is just so ridiculous that stability perks, in my opinion, are just the way to go. But to be honest, I just wouldn't use it. Not in the Crucible, where Trespasser, Iron Reef D, and even the Wormwood are far superior options, and I wouldn't use it in PvE, where sidearms as a whole are just generally essentially useless. For a rank, you know I'm going to give it a D for Dismantle. It really is a terrible weapon, and I'm glad I finally got this review out so I can actually dismantle the two sidearms I have in my vault and actually have a little bit more vault space. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Take care of yourself and keep being you.
the lead. You're in the lead.